All right, a pleasant good morning to you from Tony'sPicks.com, and welcome to Night Moves here for Friday, January 16th. I'm joined tonight by my partner, DeAndre Stevenson. We've just pulled him off of a DJ set there. DeAndre, ready to rock with me here tonight on our NBA card. Yeah, we got a short card here tonight. We might have to make up some action here tonight with the six-game NBA card we'll talk about and cover some college basketball as well. Ready for just a day away, DeAndre, from a conference division uh, games here in the NFL. But until then, we're going to cover a few other sports. And how'd you do on Thursday night? Anything catch your eye?
Had a couple games out there that it is a couple games out there that I like for today's card. Just a nice laid back short card on a Friday. A lot of action,
Yeah,
so
man, it feels almost like a day off. But we pulled you aside to grab these six games. And hey, I'm going to go over first to Tony'sPicks.com. Also, we'll say hello to everyone in the chat joining us, Chat Pros there with Power Critter, Mr. Wesker, Sports Fan. Give them another minute or two, DeAndre, to fold in here, see if we can get a few dozen joining us. Let's go over to Tony'sPicks.com. I got something to show you. I'm holding down the leaderboard for us today with 3-0 night in college basketball there, DeAndre. Also doubles up there.
my audio, y'all good? My audio sound good.
Can you hear me okay?
They saying they can't hear us, so I don't know.
Okay.
They
Let me
saying
take
it's low. I hear perfectly fine. I don't know.
Okay, let me see what's going on here, and maybe we get some other comments in the chat as well. I hear you just fine, and I hope we're coming through.
Okay, gotcha. All right, shout out to everybody in that chat.
Good, they said?
Yeah, they said they good. I had to move my the position it was in. Mr. Weskers, Timmy Two Shoe Sports Fans. Yeah, Mr. Weskers, the Lakers was bad tonight, man. LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, Mr. Westwood says they were poo-poo. Uh, no, that's that was one I had here on the show last night, DeAndre, and I even said it though. I said, look, this is one of those trap lines. If I ever saw one, I just don't fall for trap lines. I'm pretty sure the Lakers are a better team than the Hornets, but there was some, when I saw 3.5, 4, to me, I'm like, you know what? The Hornets are obviously going to be live in this game, is what the odds makers are trying to tell me. I just couldn't listen to them, and I just am too stubborn. So I ended up giving out the Lakers for us on the show there. But hey, I did bring home some winners here on the show last night, DeAndre. I had the Blazers plus the points. I had the Warriors there laying it against the Knicks last night here on Night Moves. And also I had the Celtics over the Heat. I had the uh, uh, game there with the morning game, the Magic pulling away over Memphis in Berlin. It was almost a home game, DeAndre, for Orlando. They have the Wagner brothers, and they were playing in the game. They trailed early, but they went right by them. And I also gave out the Phoenix Suns. So I did the job for us there, DeAndre, on the 9-game card. Brought home 6 winners there. So I think that'll work. And also had the 3 winners there in college ball. Take a look at the handicapper leaderboards there. You see me, nephew Justin McKelvey up there, 3-0. Rod had 4 winners. Millsy won his only place. So did Al Ninos, and a lot of guys on the leaderboard there. Get ready for a day on Friday here at Tony'sPicks.com. This is where you can find our premium picks every day from DeAndre, and myself. You can use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 15% on all premium pick packages. Just go to the All Cappers tab over at Tony'sPicks.com. You can scroll down, click on their handicapper profile page, and that's how you get signed up. DeAndre, I'm sure you're looking forward to this weekend's college football. And what are you going to have on Friday over at Tony's Picks on this short card we're about to try to break down?
Yeah, man. I got a little in and out Friday night play bet already loaded in. Y'all can check us out. But we just gonna keep attacking the card how we attacking it right now. We just trying to find what we like and get out the way. We're not really attacking it too strong right now. So it's been sloppy right now. It's been sloppy. So we just trying to get out the slump that we in and just stay focused. And it's a money making Friday. So I got my whole squad with me. I got Timmy Two Shoe with me. I got my boy Mr. Weskers. I got Sports Fan. They got Next PvP. We got PWR Critter. We got the squad in here. I got the squad in here with me, ready to break these games down. So if I like something that somebody put in the chat, I might put that in the and put it on there as a premium. So I'm good to be. It's good to be back. I got Mr. Ramon with me also. So hey, let's do it. It's a money making Friday. Night moves. This way y'all come for the best lines, the best odds, and so let's do it, man. Let's do it, gang. Shout out LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, he had a big game tonight. Like I said, I just can't figure these Lakers out. Obviously, if you're going to be that inconsistent, you're not going to be able to get it done in the end. But also some other, it was a nice NBA card there for sure on Thursday night. DeAndre, like I said, brought home some winners for us yesterday. Man, in the mid majors of college basketball too, it was a wild night of overtime games.
It was a wild day with a lot of scandal too. A lot of people got arrested for people throwing games, man. It's ridiculous. Sometimes you're not a bad capper, you're not wrong. These players really do be gambling. So hey, it's wild, man. Hey, y'all can check it out on Twitter if y'all ain't heard about it or if y'all ain't seen it. But yeah, a lot of teams that we be betting on and stuff like that, names was in the indictment, and it was bad.
Yeah, we saw, New Orleans. Can I remember that? It became even different. The fun thing, I don't want to make light of it because it is serious, but first of all, DeAndre, who are these operators? I'm not saying that, we were trying to combat this because look, bottom line is legalization is going to be the way to crack it down. This is why they aren't getting away with it, because we can track this stuff, or the bookmakers can, right? But what kind of operator is allowing wagers in the hundreds of $1,000s on a first half of a mid-major college basketball game? This is where we're going wrong. The operators are making the mistakes here. I mean, there should be, look, you can't even get real limits at circa in an NFL game until a couple of days, 5,000 and 10,000. And here you have, they're talking about $400,000 on a first half of a game between, Alabama State or something. It just doesn't make any sense. The operators are, making big mistakes here in a way. But again, we'll track you down. We'll get you in the end. It's just that. And I did one thing that was funny was going through and seeing some of the videos where they're kind of pointing out some of the teams.
Yeah.
And the guy shoots.
A lot of players got caught. A lot of players was trying to bring other players down with them.
The guy shoots the free throw, DeAndre, and it's like
dude throwing behind the back passes, just antagonizing the game, making fun of the game. Like, that's just so disrespectful. It's so many kids out here who really wish they had a chance to play basketball.
Well, this is the infancy, really, of betting, and I don't agree with the regulators and politicians saying that we need to limit prop wagering. We need to limit the limits. That's what we need to do. We need to make sure the limits. I mean, we shouldn't be able to, bet big money on like an individual prop either or anything like that. So we'll get you. You're going to get cut. Solo's in the chat. All right. Good to see everyone here. We've got a enough people, I think, here to roll with the show. Make sure you head on over to Tony'sPicks.com and see DeAndre's best bet for Friday. Found one here. We're going to go over the NBA cards, some college basketball with DeAndre, and then DeAndre, I'll look at hockey. And same thing there, just 5 games. So we'll be in and out here real quick. One other piece of news tonight: the Dodgers only got Richard DeAndre. They were the ones that ended up with Kyle Tucker, not Toronto, not the Mets. No, no Dodgers again. Their Dodgers him to the big deal there, or whatever. Hey, he's only making 10 million less than Otani. I hope he can pitch. Kyle Tucker. Hey, watch out, Dodgers. You start overpaying for some of these guys, you'll come back and maybe get you in the end. But that's just me talking DeAndre because I'm not a big fan of Big Blue like Tony. All right, and there as we go, everybody's in. Let's get ready to go over to the games here. Get out of Tony's Picks there, but to make sure you check us out over at Tony'sPicks.com. I've already loaded some football games up, DeAndre. I'm sure you might have as well for the great games here this weekend. But bummer, man, only 7 football games left. Let's enjoy them. They'll be have to wait. We're not counting the UFL, but all right. Let's get rolling with the show here, DeAndre. Get right to the NBA action here on Friday night. And hey, I wish I had a better card for you. Actually, last night's card was pretty good, but we got some action here with the Bulls taking on the Nets here in this one. You got the Nets here favored by 3.5. 238. Maybe the Nets are showing signs of life. The Bulls continue to be a little bit inconsistent for sure. Not a great game here, DeAndre, but we'll find a way. Nets favored by 3.5 total, 238.5.
Yeah, the Bulls coming here with Collins out, Giddy out, Kawamura, if that's how you say his name. He out for Chicago. Phillips is questionable. Herter is probable. Highsmith and Williams are out for Brooklyn.
Jeez.
Chicago coming off that close game to Utah 128-126. They shot 40% from 3. Nikola Vucevic had 35 points in that game. 7 rebounds. That was some good play right there from Nikola. But Brooklyn is 5-15 at home. Let's see.
Uh-oh. I lost your say that last. I just lost your sense. Say that last paragraph again that you were just said.
About let's see, all right. The Bulls shot 40% from the 3. Oh, yeah, okay. Bulls shot 40% from the 3 in their last game. Vucevic had 35 points with 7 rebounds. But I say this to say I think it's a good spot for the Bulls to compete on the road, just coming off that tough game against Utah. Now you got to go on the road and play Brooklyn. I don't think Brooklyn really trying to play for nothing in this game. Bulls have covered 2 of 3 with good shooting. Nets have lost 8 of 9 with poor shooting. The past 2 weeks, Brooklyn have been shooting 33% from the 3-point line.
Okay, yeah. Well, no doubt Brooklyn is having some woes, though. They're on a 5-game losing streak right now. And, yeah, the Bulls, look, this is only the second time, DeAndre, that the Brooklyn Nets have been favored all season.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I don't want to lay no points with the Nets. I don't want to lay no points with the Nets.
Well, they did win that game and cover, but the Bulls are one of the best underdogs in the league still at 15-6, no matter how you look at it. Yeah, they've struggled here a little bit, 2-4 ATS. They've lost 4 of 6. They've also just gone 2-5 ATS against Brooklyn in the last 7 games. But you like the Bulls as a dog there. And, I don't think I can disagree. I mean, look 15-6 against the spread, that's a pretty serious record, really, when you think about it. And as mediocre as the Bulls have been this season, feels like this Giddey injury is kind of lingering with them a little bit. And not
Giddey, they point guard. You know, he keep them going. You know, he be scoring, he be passing, he be rebounding. You know, so it looked like Giddy is kind of hurting him. Right now that
Yeah,
injury he took kind of
yeah.
hurt.
It's been a couple weeks here right now, I think,
Hey, I
right?
could say the AU guy has stepped up. AU Desamo, he had
The Somo?
15 points and 6 assists his last game. So he's kind of trying to step up. So I'll take him for I'll watch out for his threes prop. I think he could shoot the ball real well.
Okay. DeAndre will take the Bulls. I'll give us the total. I'm going to go under with these two, DeAndre. I mean, you got the Bulls here have gone under in 8 of their last 12 games overall, and Brooklyn's gone under in 4 of their last 5, and they're also 8-12 to the under at home. Not only that, these guys are semi-frequent opponents in the Eastern Conference, and they've gone under in 14 of their last 18 matchups. You're talking a 238 here. I get it, but I got to go under with the Bulls and the Nets here in this one. And DeAndre going to roll with the Bulls. They played back in December. It was only 113 to 103. The Nets won at home. They won on the road. They were a 7.5 point dog. That one was in Chicago. All right. And and let me get prop here, DeAndre from Solo says, check it out with MPJ there over in his threes. He's been hitting that Solo.
Okay, Michael Porter Jr. for 4 threes. I like that. I like that solo because
Jimmy says it too. You got two guys in the chat too.
Okay, we could rock with that. We could rock with Michael Porter because we know Michael Porter didn't play. I seen him. I came across him. He was on the sideline versus the Pelicans versus the Nuggets because that was his old team, and then Brooklyn had to play the Pelicans. But we know he's gonna be back ready to go. You know what I'm saying? He's the no Cam Thomas or nothing. As long as Cam Thomas not ball hogging, Michael Porter Jr. We know, like, look at this guy's stats. He scored 20. He made 4 threes. He made 6 threes. Oh my God, yeah. 8 threes. Yeah, Michael Porter, 5 threes, 4 threes. Yeah, I ain't mad at that solo. That's a good play right there. Yes, sir. Got you.
Yeah, Jimmy says that's one of the oldest tricks in the book right now for the last couple years. All right. Good job, guys. Let's move on here to our next one on at least we got the Pelicans playing here, DeAndre, in a game that they can maybe win, but still going to be an underdog here to Indiana. Got a bottom of the barrel matchup here. Indiana's actually having heating up a little bit here, DeAndre, with 3 wins in the last 4 games, so probably one of their better streaks here. They did just get blowed out at home by Toronto, but that kind of stopped their hot streak. Meanwhile, for the Pelicans, they did win last time out against Brooklyn and covered that number, but they're going to be a slight underdog here at Indiana on Friday night, with Indiana favored by 2.5 and total 235. Pelicans.
Yeah, Alvarado, Jones, and Murray are out for New Orleans. Jackson, Mathurin, and Toppin are out for Indiana. New Orleans improved to 10-33, 116-113 over the win against Brooklyn. But now they shot 33% from 3 in that game. Trey Murphy had 34. Zion had 25. That's what we want to see from Zion, and we know what Trey Murphy could do. He been doing that. We know what Trey Murphy about, but like you said, Indiana lost 115-101 to Toronto. They shot 29% from 3. These teams can't shoot, but Siakam had 26, Nembhard had 14. New Orleans is 3-15 on the road. Pelicans have missed the cover in 10 of 13 with poor defense. Pacers have been shooting the ball. They got good paint defense and stuff like that. I just don't think the Pelicans not being able to shoot the 3 away from home is going to be a problem. And like you said, the Pacers have covered 4 or 5 with good 3-point shooting and defense. But I know they probably was dogs in that one. They probably wasn't land points. But I think they could beat the Pelicans at home in this one. So I'm gonna lay with Indiana.
Okay, yeah, Indiana at home here for DeAndre. They are 13-10 ATS at home right now. We know the Pelicans you mentioned. I mean, they're just
dog.
2-7. Also, yeah, there's personal
What's up,
account
Andrew?
here. And Mr. Wesker says that he believes that the Pacers have given up here already. Uh, but New Orleans just 2-11 in their last 13. Fortunately, the last two have come within the last 4 games, but they're still just 2-7 ATS in their last 9 games overall. And yeah, maybe the Pacers have stunk it up here, winning just 3 times in the last 17 games, but they are 4-1, DeAndre, against the spread in those last 5, like you mentioned. So I'll go to the total in this one. Now, look, Indiana's a big time under team. This season, 1-5 to the under as a favorite. But the Pelicans as a dog, they are 22-17. I mean, they're mostly a dog, but 22-17 to the over as an underdog. And I have the over here. The trends would say that this is an under situation for these teams, I think. But I've got this one over. This might be a little bit of the eye test more for me than based on statistical analysis. I think this one's going over. DeAndre says take the Pacers here and lay the points against the Pelicans. And
Yeah,
so,
man. I
yep.
just don't. I'm what I can say about the Pelicans. The Pelicans a good cover team. I don't want to expect the Pelicans to go out there and win the game because the Pelicans was just winning a game like earlier in this weekend. Next thing I know, they was losing. So I just don't got no expectations for this Pelicans team, and I just lean towards the Pacers because they at home and they've been competing over the last 5 games.
Yeah, and look, I had to update it because I typed in the totals there. Uh, uh, we saw in the chat, and I said over. I better correct it there. Thank you to Sports Fan. He said now it's 238. It's 239 here to some spots. So my instincts were right there. I didn't even see that it had gone up. I typed those in while I was watching hoop tonight, and look at this thing now. But that just goes to show you my eye test working over my.
What's up with you,
Data
my boy Cal Dog? How you doing? How the new year been treating you?
Cal Dog with us tonight. Let's see here. Mr.
What
Wesker's
up, personal
DeAndre
account 9528?
personal account.
Yeah.
DeAndre, Mr. Wesker says Pelicans have said that they're not buyers or traders and they're going to continue to move on. I mean, this is a great young crew. It's just unfortunate that, by now we're supposed to be a little bit more further along, I think, in this Pelicans program. Yeah, I know we got the 2 youngsters here now too, but this.
Man,
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm out here in the city, and right now I'm gonna say this: the Saints ended the season off good. So going into the next football season, we got a lot of hopes for the Saints out here right now. But the Pelicans, man, y'all not putting nothing for us fans to be happy about. Y'all not bringing no big time names into the city. And when y'all do, players like Zion, he got a lot of bunch of off court drama going on. It makes us don't want to go to the games, and so man.
It does. It looks like the injuries notwithstanding, in and out of the lineup. It looks to DeAndre as talented as he can be at moments. It's almost like he doesn't take his job seriously.
Hey, I
If you want to be a
mean,
professional on and
3
off.
and 15 on the road is diabolical.
Okay, that's bad. That's okay. The Pacers
10 and
are
33 for the New Orleans Pelicans is diabolical.
all right. Well, the Pacers aren't too swift either, so maybe they can win. But DeAndre
But the
says,
Pacers got major injuries. Pacers ain't got their franchise guard.
"Oh yeah,
I mean, Zion, man, what have Zion accomplished since he's been in New Orleans? Since he's been drafted? At least Tyrese Halliburton at least got to the finals. At least.
I was gonna make
I
it.
could yap all day about this. So I mean,
All right, I was gonna make a family joke there. He's gonna start it. He's gonna have as many kids.
Pelicans solo. I don't know what my Pelicans gonna do, bro. Honestly, like it hurts not being able to just have a winning season. And LSU was our last hope, but I ain't lying. I'm gonna say this: them Tigers looking good. I know who y'all seen. What we got in that portal? We got that boy from Arizona State. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
watch out for them Tigers.
Sammy Levitt there. coming to LSU. So, all right, well, we won't belabor the Pelican. We'll let them get it going. Hey, they can win this one, but they're underdogs. DeAndre says take the
Oh,
base. Yeah,
hold on. One more thing before we get off this Bulls game. I mean this Pelicans game.
yeah.
Pelicans are 3-15 on the road. They average 108.8 points per 100 possessions with a negative 10.7 net rating.
Okay.
Somebody said that in the comments, so I just had to, say that.
All right, let's check out the next one. We've got, and I know I moved out of order there. I just want to add one thing
He
that
said Levette sucks.
yeah, well, I think I think
Hey, I think that Baton Rouge sauce is gonna turn them up. We're gonna have that boy down here eating gumbo, man. Eating
well,
gumbo, eating crawfish,
the one thing. I
king
mean,
cake.
in college ball, you're always going to improve. You're always going to college ball. It's easy to improve quickly because of the turnover, and when you're a veteran like that with a lot of experience, you can go from
You
looking.
know I got your personal account. We got y'all. We're gonna move on to the next game, y'all. We got y'all. Yeah, we got y'all.
Well, let's go then. And I want to mention that Bulls. I know I went out of order a little bit. The Bulls Nets game was a time change to
Oh, all right. Got you.
7:40 Eastern, 4:40 Pacific. So I kind of blew
Oh,
it.
it's gonna be. Oh Lord. All right, I see it now. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I went out of order there. Just the game order was that game was first, but they moved the time back a half an hour. I think it might be the
All right.
TV
You good? Yeah, it's good. It's
TV
good.
game there. Okay, let's go with this one. Good one here with the Cavs taking on the Sixers here. DeAndre, you got Cleveland coming in here. They've been alternating wins and losses. Sixers coming in here off of a loss to the Cavs. They just played here 2 nights ago, and it was a blowout. In that one, DeAndre, Cleveland won it 133-107. They're going to get back together again here for their third meeting of the season. Cleveland's won them both so far pretty convincingly.
Yeah, if you handicap, if you really know what's going on, if you really pay attention, then you should have been on Cleveland in that first one because it kind of was a bad spot for the 76ers. They played back-to-back nights in Toronto. They won one and then they won the second one. We knew it was crazy in Toronto for Maxey and everybody. Kyle Lowry got a standing ovation and all
Yeah, that
that
was
and all
nice.
that. So coming into this game is like it's really a revenge spot, but Embiid and George are probable, but we know they got Edgecombe, they got Maxey, they still got pieces to come out and win this game, and Cavs have missed the cover in 5 of 7 with poor defense. Sixers have been good. They've been playing good defense. Sixers have covered 6 of 9. Cleveland in the past 2 weeks shooting 41% from 3. But Philly is shooting 45% with 32% from the 3. So I just think it's a revenge spot from Philly for Philly. You know what I'm saying? Cavs came in there when y'all was on the back-to-back and beat y'all and embarrassed y'all. So y'all back at home to beat these boys up. And Garland is out in this game. Oh yeah, I said that. Livingston, Murrow, Screws, Wade. So Cleveland got a lot of injuries coming into this game too. So you know.
Yep, and I had the line back. I had the incorrect line in there. I think I was looking at the previous order. The total, of course, here is 235 and a
It's humid in New Orleans.
in this one, and the Sixers are up to a 2.5 point favorite here. That's the way I'm looking too. I mean, DeAndre, look, this is a Philadelphia team that is terrific, really, against the spread. They're good, having a good year right here.
I like that Nexus PvP. Yeah, I think it's just too many injuries. Like PvP said, too many injuries for the Cavs, and this is a bounce back spot for them. Perfect. So 76ers, y'all should want it more than we want y'all to win it. Y'all should be able to come out here and smack up on this beat up Cavs team at home. Philly is 12-4 straight up against the spread after a loss. So shout out PvP for that stat.
Nice. Yeah, no, there's no doubt about it. I mean, you look at this.
Tim G
playing well. I mean,
6372. What's up with you, Tim?
Yeah, and Andre says some few injuries in there.
Andrew said LaMelo the better ball brother. Yeah, LaMelo is the GOAT. LaMelo is the greatest.
He is the best ball brother. But I will say this,
I like
and
Lonzo game too though. You can't sleep on Lonzo. Lonzo
no,
Lonzo got
and
IQ. Lonzo
right,
got IQ.
also DeAndre, I don't want to belabor if he wouldn't have got the devastating injury, I think we'd see a little bit more spectacular. I think his injury was so serious for
Yeah, and he had to he went through his knees was bad or somehow.
they still are bad. I mean, he's
Yeah, he
never
had to
going
get
to be able.
he had to get knees from somebody or something like that if I'm not mistaken. But
No, he has that special vision that
he
not too
been
many
solid.
guys have.
9 points. He made three threes in their last game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. That's a solid role in the NBA. Like, you're not gonna always be the star. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Right, but also when we were talking
we
about.
know Lonzo better than that, though. I ain't gonna lie. We know.
No, Lonzo. Look, Lonzo. The injury is severe, but we were talking about backstage a little bit the Ball brothers because we love the Ball brothers. But uh, when in high school, even though Lamelo was younger at the time and he wasn't even on that first team with the older Ball brothers and even Swerve Ben, that corner Ball brother, uh, that group, they were a little bit better at the time, and maybe Lonzo was better in high school there, although Lamelo was coming up there big time. But they would,
They
uh,
won that championship and went crazy. Yeah, Lakers down bad for passing on Tatum, bro. Bro, the Lakers that need to be studied. Solo. I don't know what in Genie Bus, Rob Palinka, Magic Johnson. I don't know what they saw in Lonzo, but I'm sorry, it wasn't there. I love Lonzo. I love his game. I love the Ball brothers. I love the Ball family. They probably don't love me, but that was a bad play.
yeah, and there was a lot of hype around that Chino Hills team. Okay, you got the Sixers in there, DeAndre, right, to take that one down, and I'm going to take the over in this one at 235 and a half. Make sure I got the number right there. Like I said, I kind of screwed these lines up a little bit tonight.
My bad, Mr. Whiskers. My bad. I'm so sorry, Mr. Whiskers. We gonna move on, bro. Sorry, Mr. Whiskers.
Mr. Wesker's just as bitter on that one. There's no doubt. Ball family, yeah, they made a crappy shoe, but hey, the man worked very, very hard to make his sons into some great players, and I think I think they, you always want the guys to be the best. I think they've done pretty
Hey,
well.
Solo, what you think about that college scandal of a bunch of those guys with the college rigging games? That's my last thing I gotta ask, Mr. Whiskers.
Personal account, 76ers take it.
The next game, let's see.
Yeah, we'll let them catch up, see if they got that one. But personal accounts says the Lakers are having problems in the lot, and I think that's what it is a little bit with how these Lakers are going right now, and what some of the
Man, I'm tired of the Lakers, man. Every year it's the same thing. Trade deadline come. We gotta worry about who we gonna get. All day we waiting just for us to get nobody. The Lakers become a 7-8. Must be the truth, man.
well, they finally, it looks like they finally got, kind of like the Bus family is kind of, easing out of the situation now. Obviously, only Genie's left here with the organization. You obviously now have a very man with some deep pockets here running the show eventually here. And also look, they're going to have to do whatever they do with LeBron. He's dragging the franchise down on the back end. There's no doubt about it. You are still seeing greatness, in action every time he takes the court just because of his legacy. But when you start to overpay guys that don't really bring full production from what they're getting paid, it's going to bother you a little bit in the end. That's why the Lakers really don't have the championship club here. But anything's possible to win a series or two in the playoffs when you got these guys. And and also Luka was at it again, whining there tonight for sure. He was really in rare form tonight. All right, I better move
All
on
right,
here.
Kobe.
Yeah, let's go to the. Oh, and I'm on the over. DeAndre's on Philly. I'm on the over there. Let's go to the other team in LA here, DeAndre. Uh, in fact, if I had to take my druthers, I'd still am a Clippers fan over the Lakers, even though somehow I like them both. Clippers on the road here, favored by two. 216. Only the Clippers bring you totals this low. DeAndre, the totals have been dropping too here because so far since the first of the year, DeAndre, the unders are crushing the overs here by coming in at close to a 66% rate. But here you have the Clippers on the road taking on the Raptors, favored by 216.
Oh yeah, man. The Clippers are 6-14 ATS on the road. We know the Raptors play their best ball at home. I think the Raptors shouldn't be underdogs in this game, but since we getting all this value with them at home, I'll take it. I know. Let's see here. Bogdanovich, Jones, Zubiak, Leonard, and Collins are questionable. Let's see. Portal, he been out. Barrett out. A bunch of other quickly questionable.
Mm.
But I ain't see Brandon Ingram. We know Scotty B's gonna be playing. He had 26 points, 13 assists last game. Man, I know Kawhi been playing some good ball, but they say right now he questionable. So
Yeah.
man, I'm gonna get the points with the Raptors at home, man. I think it's gonna be live in there. We just seen them beat the 76ers, and we seen all the commotion they had going on in there. LA is 6-14 on the road, -5 net rating. Toronto is 13-9 at home. They average 114 points per 100 possessions with a 1.9 plus net rating. Hey man, I'm gonna take the Raptors in this one. LA in the past 2 weeks only shooting 31% from three. Man,
Cal Dog on the Clippers. Timmy says it's going to be the Kawhi show.
hey, we'll see, man. We know Kawhi used to play for the Raptors, so I don't know, man. I'm gonna take the Raptors though, man. The Raptors been. Let's see. Hold on. Let me give y'all the stat right here. Be right quick. The Raptors 13-9. Wait, ATS right here. Hold on, my bad. Is it right here? Hold on.
They do still love Kawhi in Toronto when you can bring home a title. That kind of, you know, uh, draws the affection long term. Clippers come in having won and covered four straight right now. They're starting to get it going.
Yeah, yeah. But I think it's a Raptor spot at home, man.
Well,
Like I
there's a
said, 26 points for Scotty, 13 assists. So he's scoring and he playmaking. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. And I see he added the mid range to his game. He got the little spin jumper mid range. I'm rocking with Scotty in this one.
okay. Raptors it is for DeAndre. DeAndre, you were going
Nicely, they
down.
reported 39. Oh my
Uh,
god. So they still got to do some cracking down solo.
well, he's. I think Solo's saying that there's got to be more involved
Okay.
than what we've heard. But
Okay.
again, this was a scheme. I mean,
Yeah.
this was
Yeah, I
run
see
by
what
a
you're saying.
guy. This was run by a guy
It's
here
the
in
76ers. Yeah, the
Vegas,
76 is better than the Clippers.
a guy by the name of Shane Hennon, who's been already in trouble and somehow got out of it the first time. There, he'd already been involved in some
I seen the
previous.
dude with the Jonte Porter case, yeah.
Yeah. DeAndre, you were going over the Toronto injury list, and I noticed you hesitated and you didn't finish because I think you did not want to say Sandro Mamukamashvili.
Yeah, I ain't want to say that, Mr. Ramon. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even, but to even attempt to even say that, I went straight to quickly.
Quickly, we could get Mamukamashvili's questionable. DeAndre mentioned all the other injuries in there. Like I said, the Clippers are playing some of their. Again, they're so inconsistent, though. I mean, they got a long way to go to get back in this race.
Yeah.
Too. They've got to
They
start.
started off so bad at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
It's like they didn't dig themselves in the hole, and it's like now they're trying to dig themselves out. But the Raptors have been solid. The Raptors have been solid, and getting them at home as a dog, I'll take it.
Oh no, the Raptors are, and again, a lot. Everyone talks about, hey, you got to go over to Canada, you got to go through this and that. It's not that really difficult, but the more difficult it really is just that they have pretty strong home court. In fact, so much so, I mean, they're 13-9 at home, but 9-13 ATS because they're usually laying a little bit too much. But here they're getting the points,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Toronto is 11-7 as an underdog. Clippers 8-12 against the spread as a favorite. I'm going to go under in this one, DeAndre, because Toronto's been so solid as an under right now, 16-26 to the under. Toronto's gone under in 12 of their last 17. 9 of the last 13 between these two teams have gone under. And even though the Clippers tend to trend over a little bit right now, they are 9-11 to the under as a favorite. So I will go with the under here. DeAndre says go with the Raptors.
Let's go Toronto.
Well, good job in the chat, everybody. Keeping DeAndre on his toes here. Greg's got a 3-point game if Leonard plays, but we don't know. We don't know. There with Kawhi yet at this point. But again, you mentioned, I mean, Zubats, Collins, both out as well. But the Raptors have guys too. I mean, they got a whole half of a lineup out pretty much. So, hey, you want to say hello and welcome to Isaiah from New York City. How about that? Joining us on the chat pros there.
Welcome Isaiah from New York City. Let us get through this NBA, and we got some college for y'all, man. We got some good college games for y'all, man. Let's go, man. Solo with the Rockets money line. Let's get it. Raptors money line. My bad.
Yeah, it's a low total, says Timmy, but I'm taking the under here with the Clippers game. Dat Kush King also joined us tonight. He says Raptors on the money line here in this one. All right, a couple more here, DeAndre. And May, we got the game of the night for sure right here, don't we? With the Timberwolves on the road, taking on the Rockets tonight here in Houston. Minnesota coming in here, winners of 2 straight. The Rockets are a little bit in a funk here, DeAndre. I don't think they're panicking yet, but they have dropped a few here of late, including their last game, DeAndre, to OKC there last night. They ended up getting blown out of that one. Yeah, they were on the road, and the Thunder had been kind of steaming a little bit from some losses, so they got to take it out on Houston. But more so, DeAndre, Houston hasn't covered in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, man. Houston got ever since that Kings game when we seen the Kings beat the Rockets, it's been bad for them, and I just I don't see why they're laying points in this game. The Kings beat them. They lost. They it's just been going down for them. I think they lost to the Clippers, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. I gotta speak facts. When I speak, I gotta give y'all the facts. So let's see. The last 5 games for the Rockets. They beat Chicago. They lost to San Antonio. They lost to Portland back to back when everybody was saying, "Oh, it's a revenge spot." They was laying 6. The first game they was laying 7.5. They lost by 1. The second game, they was laying 6.5. They lost. Was laying 14.5 and lost. So now
and
and
South.
it was hold on, all right. And it was laying 12.5 versus Chicago, lost. So the Rockets are 0-5 ATS their last 5 games. They was getting 4.5 tonight at home
0-7.
versus OKC.
7 straight non-cover. 0-7 now ATS, but no Ant-Man here.
Yeah, but I understand. But I just think that the Rockets still can be competitive. I see they got Dillingham in the lineup. He's been playmaking. He's been doing and the Rockets still don't have Van Vliet. That's their officiator. That's who they wish they had him this season. So I think the Rockets just in a funk right now. And by Anthony Edwards being out, we getting all the value with Minnesota. They still got Naj Reed Naj Reed for 2 threes always been a lock for me. Naj Reed 2 threes, that's always been a lock. And we know Minnesota kind of got the bigger lineup too, so
Jack Kush King says no Ant-Man, no problem. Timberwolves cover.
they still got a plus 4.3 net rating. Minnesota 12-8 on the road. They average 120 points per game, but I know it's probably gonna go down with Ant being out this game, but I'm gonna be on the Timberwolves in this one. Rockets have failed to cover 7 straight with shooting issues. The last 2 weeks they're shooting 35%. I think they're just wearing down on KD, man. And it's crazy how KD leaves the Suns. KD leave the Suns and go to the Rockets, and somehow the Suns are the best cover team in the NBA right now.
DeAndre, that's
And I
because
hate that I just spoiled that before we even got into the Suns game.
well, that's DeAndre. That's because KD is, he's a drama. He's a drama man, and he brings the drama with you, and
Nah,
that affects the team eventually. And that's what's been his deal his whole career. I mean, also DeAndre, I want to say hello and welcome in the chat to Renee joining us here. Where he likes the Wolves here with you.
Renee, let's go, Renee. Take the Timberwolves with the points, man.
Okay. Well, look, it wasn't a problem the other day because someone mentioned it here. Who had it? Julius Randle had that monster game there the other night
Yeah, we
without
know
him.
Julius Randle, ball hog, man. He gonna love the ball hog in this game. He gonna feel like he back in New York.
And I'm not bagging too much on KD. I still love him.
KD got a good bag though. KD a scorer. I like KD game. I like KD game. I just don't think KD. I think KD only make himself better. I don't think KD make the people around him better. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, there's no doubt about it. I mean,
He too
I,
ball dominant. He gotta have the ball. Like, like he not a KD. You're not about to see KD with 10 assists. No, you're not. You're not about to see KD with 10 assists.
you've seen the video of his famous Rucker Park performance when he was a kid, when he was a young player. Have you ever watched that, DeAndre?
No, I seen KD movie though. I seen this movie. What is called Thunderstruck, I think. I
You
think
got
it's called
you,
Thunderstruck.
you do yourself
That
a
movie, I
favor.
used to love that movie as
It's
a
a real
kid.
popular video, but if you haven't seen the famous, and this is probably
Yeah, Solo. Yeah, he definitely is. He definitely the most efficient player. But it's just like, man, come on, KD. You supposed to have way more rings.
you just type in when we're done here, DeAndre, KD Rucker Park, and he brought the house down in his performance at Rucker Park. He hit so many 3-pointers, DeAndre. The crowd rushed the court, and the game was over. It wasn't even it was no contest. He just kept hitting threes. The crowd went crazy, and there it is. See, he definitely. Isaiah from New York, he saw
New
the
York Rays definitely saw
AD
him
at
at
Rutgers.
Rutgers. Shout out Isaiah from New York, man. Shout out, that's
So
major, man.
anybody who hasn't seen it, when we're done here, you go to YouTube, type in KD at Rucker Park, and watch KD bring down the house. He probably was 20 years old at the time, and he made so many 3-pointers from 35 feet that the crowd rushed the court, and the game was over. And the announcer kept saying, "I am." All right. I'm on the under, by the way, in this one, DeAndre, here with Minnesota and Houston with Ant out. Yeah, I know that last time out, Randall lit it up. And, hey, he can probably do it again here. And you mentioned, I mean, Minnesota, they've been winning some games here and beating some pretty decent teams, right? Yeah, they lost that
Somebody
back.
who that was in the comments said the Timberwolves gonna win the West. Somebody in the comments said it.
No, I saw it
Somebody
too.
said it. But
Are
hey,
you,
that's not
are
a
you
bad
okay
take. So
with it?
y'all go put them futures in for the Timberwolves, because man, if the Nuggets get behind, and so we know how the West looking right now, man. The Lakers kind
What,
of falling,
the Thunder?
Rockets falling,
The Thunder? Are they banning them or something?
man.
You think the Thunder can
I was at the game when KD got 20,000 points. Okay, that's major right there. That's major. Like I said, who in that chat watched KD movie Thunderstruck? That movie, man. Let me make sure that's the movie name. Hold on, my bad, y'all.
All right, I still think
Yeah,
the
that's the movie.
Thunder
That movie was. Yeah.
Thunder are the team to beat, but the Wolves are off a lot of momentum here. Mr. Westwood doesn't think Oklahoma City. Don't kid yourself. Okay,
KD is not a go. He's just a great scorer. Yeah.
let's go to well. we're having some fun now. I've brought the party down again here with the Wizards and the Kings tonight, DeAndre. But we only got 6 games to go, 6 games to cover, so we got to talk about it here. But you know what? The Kings are hot, DeAndre. They've won 3 in a row. This is as hot as the Kings have been all season, and they're taking on a Washington team in here that's lost 4 in a row right now, and we already know Washington's one of the worst things going. So 2 teams that can't cover anything here, but 7.5, DeAndre. I mean, I know the Kings are hot.
Yeah, man. These are literally 2 of the worst ATS teams, literally.
Yeah.
Both bottom at the list, but I'm gonna just take the bat. I'm gonna take the play and say I'm not landing points with the Kings. No. If you look at the Kings' recent work, they've been doing all their work as dogs. Beating the Rockets, pulling up off upset wins, beat the Knicks last night. We know the Knicks don't play good on the road. I just don't want to lay this many points with a bad team. So you mean to tell me if we winning by 5 and they pass the ball to the corner of Westbrook for the 3 to win and cover, that's what my money on? Nah, I'm gonna take the Wizards with the points, man. Man, this is scary, man. This is bad. Sacramento is shooting 20% from 3. 20% from 3.
Now, personal account says, has Trey made the Wizards better or worse? I don't think we know yet for
Kings
sure.
have dropped 7 straight prior to their 3-game win streak. So before that low win streak, they dropped 7 games before that. Wizards in the past week, let's see, hold on.
Well, they're 1-5 ATS.
For the Kings at home. Nah, I'm gonna take the Wizards with the points, man. Hey, we done seen the Wizards come out and compete on the road versus some good teams. Have Trey Young started? Have Trey made them better or worse?
Well, we don't know officially. I mean, we can only speculate because he hasn't played yet.
Yeah, they say Trey hasn't started yet. Trey's out. Never mind. They got a few injuries. Okay, got you. Yeah, I'm gonna still be on the Wizards. I mean, with that guy, they got a young guard right now, rising guard for the Wizards right now. He's still full throttle.
Look, there's hope.
They have competed personal. They have competed.
There's never any true hope for the Wizards, but you gotta like some of their young players right now that they're putting out there. No doubt about it.
Keyshawn, yeah.
Keyshawn George, also, Sarr in the middle there, although he was looking pretty funky out there the other night. But, no, they've got some guys. They got Bub as well. So look, they have some injuries though here for sure coming in, and I think that kind of leads to it. You got Koulibaly is out. Middleton had an injury status, but he's ready to play in this one. And all right, DeAndre says take the Wizards here.
Plus got rid of CJ McCollum, so they opening up doors for So hey, don't sleep on this Wizards team. If you gonna go out there and lay points with the Kings, good luck, I guess. I mean, the Kings won with the. Let's see. The Kings are 11-30. The Wizards are 10-29. So you're gonna go lay 7 points with a team who only won 1 more game? Hey, be my guest.
Now you got the battle of teams that can't even cover the spread as big underdogs. DeAndre. Not only that, the Kings are a favorite for the 4th time this season. They are 2-1 straight up as a favorite, but 1-2 also against the spread as a favorite. And you said they were doing the
good work. Good luck, Mr. Weskers. I hope they bring y'all past the promised land.
Yeah, the Kings are bad laying points, a bad taking points. These 2 teams are combined 31-49 against the spread. Washington 7-13 ATS on the road. Washington's gone under in 8 of their last 10. Sacramento's gone under in 4 of their last 6 games, and 12 of the last 16 meetings between these two teams have gone under. First meeting of the team so far this season, and Washington here also 8-12 to the under on the road. Sacramento at home 8-13 the under. I'm going the under here, 232 with the Wizards and the Kings. Thanks for great interaction there in the chat in the NBA segment here, everybody. Really appreciate that.
My camera been blurred this whole time. But yeah, man, we got this yeah, but we got these college games we about to get rolling into. We trying to see what y'all gotta say. We want to hear what y'all gotta say. You know, it's a Friday, college basketball. I know y'all gonna have this up and y'all gonna be ready for that NFL Saturday. So let's get it. Let's go. Let's do it. With y'all, who y'all liking?
Yeah, should be a
Shout
great.
Out to everybody, man. Shout out all
it's
y'all.
It's gonna be cold in Chicago. It's gonna be snowy in New England.
My fault, Mr. Ramon.
No, I was just saying the weather this weekend. All right, and
personal account, appreciate you, bro. Y'all, yeah, bro. We're gonna be here for you, bro. We're gonna help you get through work, bro.
Well, look, Isaiah from New York, he's getting us started. So let's go to that first game. He's already got the pick out there, and so does Andre. Wait a minute, these guys are, Andrea. You guys don't even need me anymore. These guys are pacing the show here.
They're growing up without us, Mr. Ramon. They're growing up without us.
Let me put it up there before I get laid off here. Big East action here on Friday night with Creighton taking on Providence. DeAndre, Providence has lost 3 in a row coming into this one, but Creighton they've been mixing in some wins and losses here of late. They're coming in off of a win over Georgetown at home, but they did not cover in that one, DeAndre. But still pretty good game here. We know right now Connecticut way out in front with that 7, and I say way out in front just because they'll probably win it. But Creighton within striking distance here, 5-2 right now coming in. The Friars are 1-5 right now in conference play.
Yeah, they 1-5 in conference play with some bad home losses. They lost to Seton Hall, lost to UConn, lost to Villanova.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just not really looking good for Providence right now. We've seen them lose on the road also to Xavier. So it's just, I think this losing streak go beyond these 3 games. Like, I think Providence really struggling at this point right now. And I think it's just too much for them to overcome. I think Creighton offense is too overpowered for them in this game. Creighton shooting the ball really good, 38% from 3. Providence have been having defensive issues, man. They don't force turnovers. They struggle on the glass. Yeah, man, we're gonna be all over Creighton in this one. They shooting the effective field goal. They make free throws. They Creighton rebound the ball real good. They're allowing 34% from 3, so they guarding the 3 real well. And Providence on offense has been struggling.
Yeah, Creighton's been doing a good job here so far. And in fact, dating back to last year on the road, 10-3-1 ATS on the road for Creighton. But Creighton, Providence has covered 10 of the last 13 meetings between the two teams. We're seeing plenty of overs from these teams so far.
I ain't mad at that, Greg. My bad,
especially Providence. Let's see what they got here. Let me take a look and see what everybody's saying. Greg, you have his 83-80 in there. Isaiah he said he likes Creighton here. And let's see, Providence money line there for Mr. Weskers. Andre.
It's a battle. It's a battle. We're battling right now. We're battling.
Mm-hmm. Isaiah says you got Creighton here as a favorite in this one here now, maybe by 1.5 here at this point, with Creighton moving to a slight favorite here. I'm seeing them -2 at Bovada right now. So DeAndre moving lines here. I will get this one to you from the old Sports Chat Place database. Creighton, DeAndre, 18 straight road games. They have never gone over 156 points in 18 straight road games right now. And this is at 162.5. Now, caveat here, with Providence. They're 12-5 to the over, 7-2 to the over at home. But that's pretty solid here. I know you mentioned Creighton having some woes there for sure. Providence more so, it sounds like. But I'm going to go ahead and take the under here in this one with Creighton and Providence here on Friday night. Can't tell you the trends because that wouldn't. This is the only one that kind of points to maybe a lower score because these teams have been going over for sure. 5 of the last 6 meetings between the two have gone over. Providence gone over in 4 of their last 5 at home, and Creighton's gone over in 5 of their last 6 games here. But I will say this, that Creighton did win here last year, 80-69 is a 3.5-point favorite, and that was 149 points in that one. The total on that day was 142, and that went over. But this is at 162 here. I'll go ahead and take the under here. And let's see what we got in the chat. Under because of point shaving. Providence looked good against St. John's. Cal Dog here. Isaiah says every Providence game goes over at this point. 12-5 to the over Cal Dog on the Blue Jays. All right. Let's keep it rolling right now here in college basketball. And let's head to the MAC here, DeAndre, with Toledo on the road. They're taking on Kent State in this one. Man, Kent's having a good run here right now, DeAndre. They're currently sitting here at 13-4, but you got a hot Toledo team here in conference right now as well. So this one's kind of heating up here in the MAC as a pretty good ball game. In this one right now. Yes, Miami of Ohio is undefeated and in first place, but Kent is 4-1 and Toledo is 4-1. They're technically just a game and a half behind the red hot Miami of Ohio Redhawks.
Yeah, in this game, we know Toledo comes in this one 4-1 with road wins at Central Michigan, Northern Iowa, Illinois, my bad. They dropped a home game to Miami, Ohio. So in this one, we know it's gonna be a competitive game. We need as many points as we're gonna get with Toledo, man. It's gonna be real competitive. Let's see.
Andre's got Toledo plus the points and the under.
Yeah, like I said, you could tell it's going to be a competitive game because Toledo comes in this game hot, and they both 4-1. It's going to be everybody going to be here at Kent State, So it's going to be a MAC game, So I want as many points as I can get with Toledo. I think it's going to be a 1-possession game. I don't think So I think it'll be a 1-possession game.
All right, Toledo then for DeAndre on the road here. Toledo is 4-1 against the spread as an underdog here this season. Kent, 6-7 against the spread as a favorite here. Two good teams for sure. And look at this total, DeAndre. You got 171 here, and
let you know there's gonna be some scoring.
Yeah, there is. I mean, look, Greg says 87-83 here. Andre, though, did take the under. These two teams, they've never really gone here this high of these two teams. But again, Kent is really out of their minds here with some of these totals. They're 10-3 to the over as a favorite. But Toledo's 2-5 to the under on the road so far. Toledo's kind of been an under team, 6-9 to the under overall. It takes 2 to tango. I'm going to go under again here at 171. Look, I agree. I mean, I'll be fighting it for sure because that's what Kent does to you. That's what the type of way they play. And look at their point totals here: 96 against Bowling Green, 85 against Central Michigan. You mentioned it, 87 against Buffalo. So I'm taking the under though in this one. Greg says Toledo and under. All right, good one in the MAC there. And man, DeAndre, when are they going to put Miami of Ohio in the top 25? I mean, when do you? I mean. You can only win all your games. I get it, but man,
King gonna go bonkers. The judge is watching and do Mr. Whiskers.
Let's keep going here.
Gotta make sure everybody playing right.
Got another one here, DeAndre. Let's go out here to another Big East contest with Marquette taking on DePaul here. Man, Marquette, what's going on? Uh, Coach Shaka, Marquette, this is feels like a real low spot for him here right now, DeAndre, the way they're dropping games. Now, granted, they just played St. John's, Villanova, Connecticut, and Seton Hall. Here they did beat Xavier at least, but and not quite Marquette like here. I'm sure Coach will turn around once we start playing a little bit weaker part of the schedule here at this point, DeAndre. DePaul's even ahead of them in the standings right now. They're 2-4. Marquette comes in 1-6 in conference play.
Yeah, we seen Marquette beat Creighton on the road, UConn, St. John. Like you said, the Blue Demons in Big East has won against Xavier, Georgetown, but they lost to UConn. But a lot. Their defense is weak in conference. They're allowing 36% from the three. I know Marquette hasn't really been playing the best, but they do force a lot of turnovers. Marquette has played the 17th toughest schedule, and DePaul kind of played a weaker schedule outside of conference. In the past month, I think yeah, and they're the let me see the Golden Eagles. Yeah, DePaul defense is giving up a lot of threes, so I think Marquette is going to be able to keep this game close. I think they're going to keep this conference matchup close. I think by Marquette being 1-6, they don't think that they're going to come out and compete in this game. But like I said, DePaul do turn the ball over a lot. That's a major issue. That's a big.
Yeah, right. And Ron Jeff is joining us in the chat tonight. Hello to Ron Jeff.
Hey, how you doing, Ron Jeff? Money Making Friday, facts. Money Making Friday from me to you.
Marquette plus the points and over for Andre. Not laying any points with DePaul. Come on. Cal Dog says Marquette here. You got to think Marquette still the better team. They've just played a tough schedule, and they just haven't come through with any upsets. I mean, this has been a tough go for Marquette.
Shoot 68% from the free throw line.
Yeah, I mean,
Marquette, they're weak in conference, like I said, on the glass.
They never lose
weak on the glass. Allowing 36% from three, so
usually they're favored by too many points.
Marquette defending the three real well. So I'm gonna be on the points with Marquette in this one.
Marquette always beats DePaul. That's just the way it is. Usually they're favored by double digits against them, home or away. It's just it looks like Marquette is not that great. But again, I would contest. I mean, they still covered against Connecticut. They covered against Villanova in there. Look, they were getting 3.5 from Villanova. Now they're getting 3.5 from DePaul. I don't know. It doesn't make much sense here. If you looked at the trends, you'd think DePaul here. I mean, they're solid against the spread so far, 11-6. Marquette just 5-13 ATS right now. DePaul's a solid under, 5-12 to the under so far. But man, Marquette's going to put up some points here. I know. I'll still go with the. I'm going to go with the under here, but. I think DePaul is in trouble here. I think a little bit, DeAndre. This is a team they won't be able to beat. Come on, Marquette has not fallen that far here.
Greg Gibson said Marquette might win. Let's get it.
It doesn't even feel like
DePaul only favorite because they're at home. Fair.
Andre says Shaka. Look, this is you expect Marquette to be better. Here and not ever to be 6-12 right now. But like I said, I mean, they've had a little bit of tough, just to me, a tough schedule. I mean, look at their other losses. Not only, DeAndre, these conference losses to pretty much all the best teams in the conference here right now, but also their non-conference losses. Purdue, Wisconsin, Oklahoma, Indiana, and Dayton. Those are all pretty much top 50 teams. Maybe not Dayton, but Dayton's still a great program as well, and that one did go overtime. So just been real tough here for Marquette, but come on. All right, DeAndre says take Marquette, and I said go under in this one. Let's go to one more here on Friday night, DeAndre. Let's go to the Mountain West. Oh man, DeAndre, things are already heating up for me in the Mountain West with this. We got Colorado State here on the road taking on Boise State. Boise State favored by 5.5, total 141. Boise's lost 4 in a row. All of a sudden here right now, Colorado State coming in here off of a loss at Fresno, and Boise still at home looking to turn it around.
Yeah, man. Colorado is 2-4 in the Mountain West with a road win at Grand Canyon. They lost at Utah State and Fresno State. Boise State 1-5 in conference with a home win against New Mexico. Lost to Grand Canyon and Utah State. Colorado State in conference rebound the ball, plus they're converting inside at a 52%. Defensively, they playing real good. Boise State not shooting the three well, only shooting 26% from three. They not forcing a lot of turnovers. Like you said, Boise State has lost 4 straight with poor shooting and defense. In the past month, like I said, they're shooting 26% from three. I'm gonna be all over Colorado State with the plus the points in this one.
All right, taking the Rams here against Boise. Boise slipping here a little bit right now, and
Senna, what's up with you, bro?
Losing streak. Who's here? Senna's here.
Senna, figure it out.
Oh, nice. Good to see Senna in the chat there. Yeah, I mean, Boise here with losses to UNLV, Utah State in conference play as well. Got blown out by Grand Canyon. Isaiah said this game's going over. Oh, no, I was going to take the under in this one, actually. But Andre says points are the only way to go, and Greg says 74-73. I'm going under here in this one. Boise State's 2-9 to the under at home so far this season, 3-6 to the under as a favorite. So these games at home have been going under this number already for this season. The Utah State game did sneak over, but that's because they gave up 93 points. I don't know if they'll give up. Utah State is best team in the conference here right now. So, all right, Isaiah said total is a little bit short, and I'll take the under. DeAndre says take Colorado State here on the road on Friday night. We looked at half the card there, 4 of the 7 games. DeAndre, thanks to everybody in the chat tonight, and make sure you head on over to Tony'sPicks.com. Check out our premium picks over there. DeAndre's got his best bet for Friday loaded up here with his Friday best bet. What else is going on, DeAndre? You ready for the weekend here? You put in the football plays?
We're about to get loaded up. Like I said before, everything. Shout out my man Cinder for still tapping in with us. Cinder, man, we had a good show tonight. We had good interactions. We had good dialogue. So just whenever Mr. Ramon finished with his hockey segment, just go back and rewind and go hear us out, give us a chance, and really see what we talking about. Because people in the chat gave us some good props. I know they gave us some Michael Porter Jr. props. They gave out a lot of good props. Appreciate all that love, all that support, man. Like Mr. Ramon said, it's Friday. I got my money making Friday best bet in. Let's get on board. Guaranteed winner. I done already put the work in. I done already did the extra research. We got a guaranteed lock. So I got a good feeling about this place. So let's do it. But night moves, man. I appreciate all the love and that support, man. Send a figure it out. Timmy Tushu, Andrew, Isaiah from NYC checking in.
Well, how about another one here, DeAndre? Say hello to AR Tip in the chat.
AR Tip in the chat. PW. Let's see. Shout out to my man Solo. Solo, I hope you could come on the Night Move show one night with us. Let's see. Cal Dog, shout out my boy Cal Dog. You know when that hockey come, I gotta skate, but always take them Dallas Stars. Let's see. Man, shout out to everybody. Shout out Personal Account. He been with us since the live started. Gibson, Greg, Andrew, Y'all know who y'all is. Y'all know the squad. I know y'all. Y'all know Cal Dog. Shout out to everybody though, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all show up each and every night. Even when I don't show up, y'all still show up. So appreciate all that love, all that support. Mr. Wesker, Syracuse is real bad. But let's go, man. Money making Friday. Good luck, everybody. Y'all, let's lock in. Replay the show. Use the code Tony T at checkout. Pair me and Mr. Ramona. We about to go on the heater. We about to lock in. We about to load up. NFL, college basketball, NBA. We about to have it all right here for y'all like we already do. So check us out. This the place to be. Night moves. So appreciate all that love and all that support, man. My boy Cal Dog said Dallas sold out last night. Man, come on, Dallas. Come on, Dallas, but nah though, man. Let's see. Let me get my boy. This for my boy Center right here. Hold on. Center figure we gonna do this. We take three teamer, man. We take the Wizards with the points against the Kings. We take the Raptors money line, and we'll take the Bulls three teamer. Three teamer for y'all, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. I ain't gonna hold Mr. Ramon up no more, no longer. I know he trying to get up out of here. So good luck, everybody. Appreciate you, Mr. Ramon. Appreciate all that love and us, all that love and that support in the chat. Y'all go get my best bet at Tony'sPicks.com. Use the code Tony T at checkout for 15% off, and let's get the weekend started. Got a bunch of action. I'll be back on Night Moves tomorrow night, so let's get it started. Good luck, y'all. Be safe. Enjoy yourself.
DeAndre Stevenson there in rare form tonight, keeping us entertained and keeping the chat going in there with the action here. All right, I guess that means I've got to do the hockey segment. We were having so much fun talking about so many different things with you guys. And, well, I got 5 games to look at here on the ice here on Friday night. So, hey, a nice manageable card. Hey, I might even get out and do something here on a light night like this. Let's take a look at the action here in the NHL on Friday night and start it off here with San Jose Sharks on the road here, taking on Detroit. Man, San Jose's done a nice job here. Man, they pulled off another one there. Pulled off another one there last night. Man, these guys keep on keeping on here, the San Jose Sharks. And like I've said several times already especially recently on the show, as it's kind of emerged here right now. San Jose, the most profitable team in the league. If you bet them all season, they are the most profitable. But Detroit's no slouch, and they're playing well here. I know they lost their last game here to Boston the other night, 3-0. That just ended their winning streak a little bit. San Jose, meanwhile, beat Washington last night. They'll be on the back-to-back here, so make no mistake, a little bit of a worry. You got Detroit here, 2-10, and just shows to show you still, big favorite there for the Red Wings coming in. They're 28-16-4, having a great season, but San Jose has been one of the most pleasant surprises. Celebrini is obviously a superstar in the making, if he isn't already a big-time star. And San Jose, 24-21 as an underdog this season, and that has been what has made them the most profitable team in the league. I mean, they've only been actually favored in just a couple of games. So if you just keep taking this team, you're going to keep doing it. The tough part is they are playing a team here in Detroit that is pretty strong, 16-8 at home, 28-16-4 overall, coming in having a very good season. It's almost like Detroit's been on the comeback a little bit here this season, getting back to that real Red Wings form. Red Wings have won 4 of their last 5 and 6 of their last 7 at home, but San Jose's won 6 of their last 7 on the road. San Jose's gone over in 9 of their last 10 games. 4 of the last 5 meetings between these teams have gone over. So I'm going to go over in this one between San Jose and Detroit, but I don't think you're wrong in thinking that maybe San Jose can hang. Maybe you want them on the puck line. You got to lay a little bit here with them, even though they're plus $1.80 or so on the money line, plus $1.75. You're still going to lay about $1.40, $1.45 on the puck line. But if you're probably taking them on the money line. They've just been such a pleasant surprise and in there every game right now. San Jose. Really, really tough here of late. So Andre's ready to go here with the hockey action. Thank you to DeAndre once again for being here with me tonight. And let's see here. Andre, Red Wings on the puck line. Greg says they fall short. And let's see here. Anything else? That might be it from you guys on this one. And I've got to I'm going to take the over here. But man, even on the back-to-back, it just seems like San Jose, you can't go wrong with this team. If you lose, you chalk it up and you come on back firing with them again. Odds makers have not made much adjustment on this team at all, and that's apparent with their record here. I mentioned they're the most profitable team. If you bet on the San Jose Sharks every game so far this season, you'd be up 14 units. So, all right. Here. Oh, Timothy Hawk, he's going to be here for the hockey segment. He's with me on the over. All right. And next up, a good one here for sure with the Panthers taking on the Hurricanes. Panthers 24-18-3. We know that they're not where they probably should be right now, but they've had injuries this season coming in, and they're getting healthy here a little bit. But they've won 2 in a row with back-to-back wins on the road here against Ottawa and Buffalo. It's their 5th straight road game, actually. Florida is 9-3 straight up as an underdog this season. You can't talk about San Jose. I know Florida's in a different class, but 9-3 as an underdog, that just means you're clutch, man, there as well. Carolina's 27-18, 28-15-4 this season. They've been a favorite pretty much in all but 5 games this season. So, look, Panthers are still a real tough team, no doubt about it here. And this one reeks of a good matchup, and the Panthers own these guys. Panthers here, albeit probably not the better team overall right now between these two, but they have owned this team over the years. They've already played twice this season. Florida won them both. Florida won at home 4-3. Florida won on the road 5-2. They won 6 of the last 7 meetings between these two teams overall. Florida's also won 8 straight on the road. They've won 5 in a row at Carolina. Carolina has won 4 of their last 6. 4 of the last 5 meetings between the two teams have gone over. Carolina's gone over in 4 of their last 5 games. They're 16-9 to the over at home. Florida's gone over in 8 of their last 12 games. Give me Florida in this one here, but this one, hey, I think this is a Greg Gibson 4-3 special. Let's see what we got in the chat. You guys want to comment on this one between the Panthers and the Hurricanes? Andre's on the Canes, but Timothy is on the Panthers. Mr. Westers is on the Canes, and D's ready for some tendies. Greg, he said 4-2 Panthers in this one. All right. And let's see here. Any others here? If Greg says if I take the Canes, they'll lose. Okay, and all right, I'll take the Panthers in this one as a dog. Next up, you got the Lightning here on the road, taking on the Blues, and the Lightning are a $1.90 favorite here with total 5.5 here in this one. Maybe Vasilevsky and Hofer, but you do have Tampa Bay here, one of the hottest teams in the league right now. They're scorching. 10. Is it 10? Is it 11? How many wins they have in a row here right now? It's at least 10 or 11. Let's see. They won over Pittsburgh last time. They beat Philadelphia twice. They beat Colorado. They beat San Jose. These aren't exactly slouches here, too. So Tampa Bay, getting back to that Tampa Bay championship form. Look, you could do worse than finding a futures bet right now on Tampa Bay. I know they're starting to climb the charts a little bit here in the Eastern Conference, but man, they're 17-4 on the road. Man, I can't even. Was it talk about what it's like to be on the road. But man, what a run these guys are on here right now. Look, St. Louis has had their moments this season. They're not awful, 18, 21, and 8, but they did win last time out, snapped 3-game winning streak because they beat Carolina 3-0 at home. But I got to think Tampa here. I'm going to lay the puck line with Tampa tonight. They are just on such a groove here right now. They have St. Louis has won 5 of the last 6 meetings between these two teams in St. Louis, but I just really have to be impressed right now with what Tampa is doing. 4 out of the last 5 meetings between these two teams have gone under. Tampa's been over though in 6 of their last 9 games. They're playing well. I'm going to take Tampa here on the puck line in this one. See what you got here. Greg says 4-2 Tampa, but Andre's got the Blues on the money line. Timothy's going to go -1 here right now. And DeAndre, got to make your pick, DeAndre, here. Tampa on the puck line for Cal Dog. And Andre says the Blues are the value play here. Cal Dog may be going over. Timmy says Hofer's got good numbers. He's been okay here for this team. Let's see here. Senna might take that puck line so you can get a little plus money in that parlay here. And like I said, this team sure is hot right now. The teams did meet back in December already, and it was 4-1. Tampa Bay got the win at home. Right, another one here coming up with the Predators, and they are taking on the Avs in this one. Now, anybody's been watching the show knows I can't stop betting on Nashville, but they are taking on the Colorado Avalanche here. That might change things a little bit here with the Avs. And look, we know the Avs have actually lost a couple games here of late. In fact, they've lost 3 of their last 5, including last game to Toronto there, as Toronto looking pretty sharp right now. For Nashville here, playing real good once again, real solid. Back-to-back wins over Washington and Edmonton here. Still a huge price, obviously, $285, and the total 6/20. Colorado's undefeated at home, by the way, 19-0. So that might be a factor here in this one. And look, I think they probably still should beat Nashville. I know I've been all over Nashville a lot this season. They've been a pretty solid team in the money department as well. Colorado, of course, is solid with their record. They're up 4.5 units. Oh, I should say only 4.5 units. Imagine being 19-0-3 at home, and you're only 4.5 units to the good. So just goes to show you when they're dogs, they're usually giving up their 2 units back for every loss that they've had there at home a little bit. They've had the 3 overtime losses there for sure. But for Nashville here, they're kind of the same thing. You racked up in the same division, and Nashville is 9-10-2 on the road here in this one. So see what you got here, if anything, in the chat with this matchup between Colorado and Nashville here. Colorado's won 13 of the last 18 games between the two, but they've gone 0-8 at Colorado in the last 8 meetings here. 4 of the last 6 meetings between the two teams have gone under. I'm going to take the Avs here on a puck line victory tonight over the Predators. All right, see here what we got. We got Timothy on the Preds tonight, Andre on the Preds as well, and Greg, yeah, almost Greg, not all one school there. All right, one more here tonight. Let's get into the last one here with, Greg says 4-2, Colorado there, and you're looking in with an anytime goal over Timmy Two Shoes. Let's go to our last one here with the Ducks on the road, taking on the Kings in an LA rivalry matchup here. Kings are 19, 16, and 11. Kings of the overtime loss. And Anaheim, meanwhile, 22, 21, and 3. They just snapped a losing streak last time out with a win against Dallas, 3-1. LA's lost a couple in a row. These two teams have met already a couple times this season. LA won 6-1 last time. Anaheim won 5-4 at home back in November. Kings $1.55 here in this one. It seems hard to fathom they'd be such a favorite here, although Anaheim is struggling big time right now. 1-9 in their last 10 games. LA has won 13 of the last 16 meetings between the two teams. Anaheim's gone over in 8 of their last 9. The Kings have gone over in 8 of their last 10. I've got to go over in this one with Anaheim and the Kings here on Friday night. Give me the over here with Kings and the Ducks. Last game had 7 goals. The one before that, 9. The one before that had 9. The one before that had 8. Give me the over tonight with the Kings and the Ducks. And that's going to do it for Night Moves. Thanks, everybody. In the chat, you got your picks here. Andre going with the Ducks. Mr. Wesker says it'll be a 1-goal game. Andre says, I think that means the Ducks. Timmy's on the over. Andre's on the over here. And thank you to Cinna as well. Cal Dog taking the Ducks in this one. DeAndre, thank you once again. Timmy says Fogaly with a goal. Timothy's on the over. We're all on the over in this one. That's a consensus play from the Night Moves crew. Thanks a lot, everybody. Make sure you head on over to Tony'sPicks.com and check me out over at Tony's Picks. Check DeAndre out. Check out all the handicappers over at Tony'sPicks.com. You can just click the All Cappers tab. That'll bring up a list of all the cappers. You can scroll to the one you want and click on their handicapper profile page, and that's how you get signed up. Why not join me through this NFL weekend? A 3-day pass right now is going to take you all the way through Sunday. I've already got a couple of the NFL games lined up. I'm probably going to have 3 premiums out of the 4 games here this weekend from what I'm thinking about right now anyway. So check me out over at Tony'sPicks.com. Get my $99 package here for the next 3 days. You're going to get a lot of plays here in 3 days. On that $99 package, because Saturday will be heavy in college basketball. Usually been going as a couple of packages there in college basketball, and we'll also have some plays in tennis rolling here this season, getting rolling with some tennis action as well. So check it out over at Tony'sPicks.com. It's going to do it here for Night Moves. Be back tomorrow at 3 a.m. Eastern, midnight Central, for a look at the action for Saturday of NFL and college basketball as well, and some NBA. So check it out. Thanks to everybody in the chat. Just a great job in there. And for the Tony's Picks YouTube channel, the 50,000 subscriber juggernaut, I'm Ramon Scott. So long from Night Moves.